Okay, tomorrow is Christmas and you don't have anything to serve to your guests, but don't worry. I got you, boo. I'm going to get it all covered today. Listen, a lot of people work, have kids, procrastinate like me. So let's see how to make the perfect holiday brunch the easy way. Okay. Okay. So whenever I'm making anything, what I first do is I take this dry erase marker and I just write down what I'm making and the steps and the things that are going to go into it. So that way I don't forget a step. And so we're just going to go ahead and write that down. We are going to be serving little mini quiches, and some little oranges. And then we are going to do a lemon ricotta. Is that how you spell ricotta? Pancakes. Oh my God, my writing. Okay. And we are also going to do a salad and a brunch risotto. I'm going to write down the steps and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so now that I have my steps and I have actually prepared everything in advance and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So you're going to want to run, don't walk to Costco because it's getting late and they're still open, but you can make it. You can do it. I have faith in you. Actually, the first thing you want to do is get all your plates ready. So see how I have prepared my plates. I put these little sprigs. They're just little plastic sprigs of like little wreath sprigs and a little bow. And then I have my little plate here. And then I have my plate ready for my salad. And then I have my little two-tiered little arrangement here because this is going to be our little appetizer, or you can serve it to people as with the brunch. But if you want to have that out for when people are coming, and you're not quite prepared yet, you can already have that out. So what I've noticed is if I put oranges out, even if they're sliced kind of big, people just don't eat them. But when I slice them up really little and I put them with like little cutesy things, people totally eat them. So I just cut them in little triangles. And then I got these adorable little quiches from Costco. They come in a box in the freezer section and there's like 3 cheese and spinach and they are so good. And I know if it comes with a lot. So if you are like a small household, I just put them in a Ziploc bag and I put them in the freezer. And then every time I want a snack, I just make like 2 or 3 and they're like the perfect snack. So if you have leftovers from your brunch, if you're not having a huge amount of people like me, I just have like 3 people, then you're not going to need all of those and you can repackage them and you can have them like throughout the week. So that's so we're already done with our little appetizer there. And that took me like literally like 2 minutes. I just I put the little sprigs on here and then I just I cut these little oranges. That was like 1 orange that I cut up. And because you don't want to have like so many appetizers, people aren't going to be hungry. And then I just put like a few little quiches on there that you can either microwave or you can put them in the oven. The instructions are on the box. Okay, moving on now, we are going to make the salad. So I have here in my little bowl here is some arugula. And to the arugula, let's see, I'm going to look at my notes here. Okay, so I got this like cranberry orange goat cheese from Whole Foods, but I think they have it like pretty much at every store. And it is so good, especially at Christmas time. It makes it like, it takes it to a totally new level. And so I have that. And then I'm also going to add some onions, and I'm going to add fresh onions, and I'm going to add caramelized onions, and that's going to pair really, really well with the goat cheese. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that right now. And so I'm going to just throw in my little onions here. These are my fresh onions. Okay. And then I am going to throw in my little caramelized onions that I made. Okay, and those did not take me long. I just threw them in a pan with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. Okay, it's not like, I know it's the holidays and everybody's eating a lot of sugar and people are worried about it. It's not enough that you're gonna have to like get on Ozempic. It's literally just like a little sprinkle of sugar just to make it caramelized, and that is it. Okay, so we're just gonna put that on there, and then we're going to do our little goat cheese, and I'm just gonna kind of like just dab it in here, and it just makes it like super pretty. It makes it like pretty and delicious. Honestly, this is such a good salad. It's just so tasty. Some people don't like goat cheese, but this is really it has a very like infused flavor with the orange and the cranberry, and it does really taste so good. So you're just gonna add this little goat cheese. And then we have our candied pecans. Now, I do like to make my own, but in a pinch, when you don't have time and it's Christmas and everybody's coming over, these are from Trader Joe's and they're just already made and they're super, super good. And just throw those on there, okay? We're just going to throw them on like that. Just throw as many on as you like. And last but not least, so the last thing that I'm going to throw on there is a little bit of red, because even though the goat cheese has some cranberry, it doesn't really show up too much. So just to make it a little more festivo, I got these little cranberries, and I'm sorry, pomegranates. I actually got a pomegranate from the store, and I seeded it. This is the first time I've ever done it, and they are really delicious. But I put them in the freezer because I can't eat them all at once. And then I just took them out and put them in here, and they're just perfect. So I'm just going to throw these on here just to make it look like super pretty. Oh my gosh. Now it looks like very, very festivo, and it's starting to look like Christmas. Okay. I do also like to make my own balsamic dressing, but again, in a pinch, you can just throw a little glaze from Trader Joe's on there. This is like a couple bucks, and I got a little on the rim, but as you can see, like, is that just the cutest little Christmas salad? Oh my gosh, and it was so fast and easy. Okay, we are going to move on now to the next thing, which is our, see, when I forget, I look on my refrigerator and I see, okay, let's do the risotto, and it is really tasty. Again, I am a person that does like to make everything from scratch because I like to know what ingredients are going into my food and I'm into my body. But I promise you guys this is going to be easy. If you don't like easy and this is too easy for you and you want more work, go ahead and make it from scratch. Stay up all night. I don't care. It's just whatever you want to do. But if you're busy and you just want to like whatever, you just want to throw it in there, then I got this risotto here from Trader Joe's. Trader Giotto's. Oh my gosh, aren't they just the cutest Italian store in the world? And it's so easy. You just throw it in a pan or you can throw it in the microwave. It really doesn't matter. The directions are on the bag. Okay, and I'm going to put this risotto that I've already made. I'm going to throw this in here. Now, like I said, we don't have a big group. I did do a brunch last week, and there was 7 of us. So it was a little bit more, but we're just going to throw this risotto in here, and then we are going to spruce this up, and it's going to look so cute and Christmassy, and it's going to taste delicious. So I did chop up some turkey bacon. This is the, where is it? This is the turkey bacon that I like to use. I get this at Whole Foods. It's called the Welshire brand, and it doesn't have, it's sugar-free and it's uncured turkey bacon. I like to get this because I don't like a lot of, I don't want any nitrates and weird stuff in my meats. And I also used from Costco, they have in the refrigerated section, it's a basil mozzarella sausage, and it is so good. So I keep that in the freezer, and then whenever I need some, I just take like 1 or 2 out, and it defrosts very, very quickly. Just put it in a bowl of water and just let it defrost. And in the packaging, don't take it out or it'll get all weird and soggy. And anyway, so I did chop it up really small. I like it kind of crispy, and I like crisped it up in a pan. And so we're just going to throw that on there. And I'm going to just come back and show you guys. Okay, so like now it has all its little like crispy turkey bacon and little sausage, and the sausage kind of tastes like Italian. It is really, 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 really good. Like I can't tell you how good it is. Okay. I also had made this pesto, and I absolutely love pesto on risotto. So I'm going to just throw this on. All it was basil and avocado oil and a little bit of lemon and salt, and that's it. But if you don't have that, you can just throw some basil on it if you want. I'm going to do that too because I actually have a lot of basil. But if you don't have it, just leave it off. You don't need it. It's still going to be delicious. But I'm just going to go ahead and like drizzle that on. Or if you want, you can just pick up pre-made basil at the store. Like there's an idea. But I'm just trying to give you guys some like fast ideas to make things like look super fancy and like taste super fancy, but just are quick. And on another video, I can, show you how to make real homemade risotto if you'd like. Okay, so now it's got a little green on there. We're putting that little Grinch green on it, even though we are not. We are full of cheer, and we are not the Grinch. But now I'm going to make this a brunch risotto. Not only do I have the turkey bacon and the sausage, but we are going to put these eggs. I made these are little like over, actually what they are is I just put them in a pan, and they're not over easy or over medium. I put them in a pan with a little bit of oil, and then I put a little bit of water in the pan. I put the lid on the pan so it will just kind of like make it cooked, but the yolk is still nice and runny. If you like that, you can poach the egg if you want. I don't have time for that right now. I will do that on another video if you'd like. But then I just cut them with a little biscuit cutter just to make them look like really cute. Okay. And then we are just going to throw some parsley on here because it's Christmas and we're just going to make it green. And then we are going to throw a little bit more basil on here because you know what? Fresh herbs make everything super tasty. And then just to like really make it Christmassy, not enough to like really make it tomatoey, but just enough to just kind of give it a little bit of freshness and a little bit of red. I put these little chopped tomatoes, and I chopped them really tiny. And now we have a very Christmassy brunch risotto, and it is delicious. Okay, now last but not least, we have the piece de resistance, and I'm going to show you guys. This is just the cutest thing ever. And I have not seen other people do it, but maybe people do it. I don't know. I always think I have like a new idea, and then I look on Google and people have done it before. But this is another thing that you're going to want to run, and don't walk to Costco. I opened the wrong side of the box. Okay. These little Dutch, what are they called? They're like little Belgian boys bite-sized pancakes. They're like those little Dutch baby pancakes. I tried to buy a pan one time to make Dutch baby pancakes, and they just came out horrible. I don't know what went terribly wrong, but they just kept tasting like metal. So I sent that pan back, and I've only seen these at like farmers markets and the fair and stuff, but these are absolutely scrumptious. I mean, they are so good. I'm not even kidding you. So they come out just like this, so pillowy soft, and just, they just have like, they're very lightly sweet. They're so good. So I made some of these, and we are gonna just place them on a really cute plate and in the shape of a wreath. So you have a little pancake wreath. That's so cute. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, so here's how it looks right now. And I put these little plastic sprigs because I think they're so cute. And all I'm going to do is I made some lemon ricotta. So I took ricotta and then I took a whole half of, I mean, it's like a really small tub of ricotta. And I got it at Natural Grocers. I'm sorry, I don't know the brand, but I'm sure any ricotta will do. I like I don't know, it's like the organic one or whatever. And I I have a lemon tree, so I took a lemon, I zested. Okay, I zested the entire lemon into the ricotta, and then I took half of the lemon, I squeezed it in, and I put about maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Now you can make it as sweet as you'd like, or just not sweet at all. It'll be great even if you don't put any sugar in it. I just like it that way. So, okay, so here's like our little wreath, and then I'm just going to squeeze the ricotta onto it. And I just put it into this little bag because I don't have a little piper right now. And so I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see me. I'll move this a little closer. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little, oopsies. Oh, by the way, with the pancakes, I do like to have the light side facing up. I just think it looks cuter. And then I just put like a tiny bit of ricotta on each pancake. And I know that seems like a lot, but it's like goes very fast. It's really super easy. And then just, you can use a fork to hold these down if you want, but I just washed my hands like 10,000 times. So I am like a hand washing freak because I used to be a hairdresser. So I am always constantly washing my hands. Okay, so I put the little ricotta on there, and then I'm just gonna put these little raspberries on it, like kind of like all over here and here. Well, kind of messed up. You can put them on all of them if you have enough raspberries. I just washed these raspberries, and it looks like I probably have enough to put them on all of them. I think I do. So every one of these is going to get a little raspberry. So these are lemon ricotta raspberry with the fresh raspberry, and that is like super yum. And there you go. Oh, one got left out. Poor little guy. There you go, bubbies. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I have these pistachios to give it a little something green. And I am just going to like throw these little pistachios on here. I should have probably put the syrup on because then it would have like held it a little bit better. So we're going to do that. I like this. I really like this maple syrup from Whole Foods. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Costco are like probably my favorite stores. I don't know. I do like the Natural Grocers sometimes, and I do like, yeah, so you just put a little syrup on it, make it like shiny and yummy. And then you can just throw the rest of your pistachios on here, and like they're sticking much better now. Just kind of want to stick them to the I had like took a little mallet to these so they were like chopped up. Okay, and then I have this little bow and I'm just going to put it on top. I don't really care if it gets I don't really care if that bow gets messed up. I can just throw it away. So here you go. Are these just the cutest things you've ever seen in your entire life? They're so good. And I had a brunch already, so these were very impressive and people loved them. They loved the risotto. I mean, I'm just duplicating what I already did, but for a smaller crowd. Okay. So we're going to set it all up and then I'm going to come back and show you guys. Okay, I'm back and it's all ready. And here it is. So I don't have a big island. So I just put a tablecloth on this little kind of like sidebar that I have. And then, so now you can see that I just have here's the little appetizers. And then we have our cute little angels. And then here's the salad and the risotto and the pancakes and my little kitchen Christmas tree. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, I hope this was very helpful. And if it's too late for this year, then we're super early for next year. And since this is only my second tutorial, maybe we can get some likes on this video. So I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon with something new.